Hi everyone, Lainey here with another edition of my writing journal. Today I did a writing sprint with a colleague of mine through the Women in Publishing community, and I was really grateful that she set it up because Women in Publishing is off for the holidays. Good for them. And so she invited folks to join in a kind of an ad hoc, unofficial writing sprint. So I was able to work today, and I was very excited to do so. I've had a lot of ideas floating in my head, and I've been making some decisions just while I'm out and about and doing things in the world. And I haven't written them down. And some of these are decisions, some of these are paths, some things that I'm working on. It changes some of the story. And so it was really important that I go through the notes of my characters and locations and plot lines and things like that to see how to make sure I'm updating my notes with all of these changes and seeing how the story might evolve or change because of these decisions. So that was my main focus. The secondary focus I had was on some naming things, which was really fun. I love naming things. I'm going through and just making sure that the various components that require a name or that should have a name, instead of having placeholders, I'm making sure they have names. So like the clans or the circles or the people or the characters or that kind of thing. What do we call these? And that was really fun. So I was deep in my word hippo looking for synonyms and things like that for certain words that I had in mind. And so that was fun. I love naming things. Did I mention that I love naming things? I do. Now I need to get some of this stuff into Plotter now that it's outlined a little bit in my working document. And the other thing that I'm keeping in mind right now, there's one major decision that I have to make that's not plot related, but it's how this world works related. So I need to make that decision, and then I feel like I will have enough to actually start some writing. I don't have the full outline of the story yet, but I think that in the new year I will have enough of a picture that I can kind of pick a section of the story and just get started on writing. And I really want to do that. It's time. Planning is fun, but I also want to be writing just to make sure that I'm in practice and start figuring out my style in that way and figuring out how I'm going to feel about that. The actual execution of the writing, you would think that would be the fun part. Right now, I feel like the fun part is the planning and the organizing and making decisions and creating the story more as an outline rather than the details of the scenes and things like that. So I want to make sure that I have enough of the story in place where I want it to go so I can pick a section and actually start the writing process in the new year. So I'm not sure if I will be back before the end of the year with any writing. Hopefully I will. Hopefully that will be a little treat that I can have. But if not, 2026 is a new year. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. I hope this is enjoyable to follow along, and I will see you next time.